As long as you love me. As long as you love me.
So a lot of people in my last few Instagram posts have asked how I do my hair, and I'm going to show you. I actually recently bought a Remington wand, which I'll link below. I do like it, but it actually takes way longer to do the curls with wands, I feel, than a GHD curler. This is a crap old one, Babyliss, from, I think I got it in Dunn Stores. Like, you do not need to spend a lot of money on a good hair straightener. So you go with the thin hair straightener, not the thick ones, and this one kind of has a bit of a round shape to it, which is handy. I feel like it gives good curling shapes. I will try and find this exact one. I don't know, it's really old, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but we'll see. Anyway, so what I do first, this is just like my naturally dried hair, and I literally just straighten the ends. So I'm gonna just quickly straighten through the bottom.
Really, it's just literally the tips all the way in the back, underneath the parts. So there's no funky, wavy, untouched bits. So you like to get a nice poker straight at the bottom. Try to avoid any flirty bits.
Okay, so now that it's pretty much poker straight at the bottom, I'm gonna just tie up half. So, by the way, I'm wearing my new Sweaty Betty top, which I'm obsessed with. So cute. Sorry, getting distracted. And then I am going to do pretty small strands of hair. And I'm gonna literally curl away from me, and I stop just toward the end, so I don't actually curl the full strand of hair. I stop at the end so the bottom of it stays straight. I'm going to continue doing that. Not the thickest strands of hair, quite thin, curling it away. And you'll see here the way I leave that little bit at the end, and then I let go of it so the bottom stays straight again. So I'm just going to continue doing that all the way around. Toward the back, when it gets quite kind of thick, where you're straightening or curling from like the lower parts of your hair to the top, sometimes it just is too thick and the curl turns out a little bit weird. So I would separate that into two and just curl the bottom a little bit first. And again, with these GHD type of straighteners, they're so hot. I feel like the quality of the curl and the length of time you have to actually curl the hair for is so much shorter than the wands. Again, I curl down until the bottom and let go. I've had also a few questions about where I get my hair done. So again, you have to curl in the same direction, away from you. Yeah, so I get my hair done, I have done since I was 15, in the hair box in Dunleary. I get my cut done with Dan, always Dan the man, as I like to call him, and I get my colour done with Roz. She's a colour queen. She knows exactly what I like. And no matter how many times I go to the hairdresser, I always bring photos. So I think that's a really important thing too. No matter, like, I've been going to Dan and Roz since, like I said, I was really young. So you would like to presume that, you know, they understand what you like, and that you don't need to describe much. But like, I always feel like getting your hair cut is expensive, so don't take risks. Just bring a photo. of what you want. Always be really clear. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all that they're done. So I'm going to take down the bottom. I would hairspray this section now. So I'm just going to hairspray this section before, you don't need a lot, before I bring down the rest of my hair. Okay, so rest of my hair comes down. And again, I'm just going to take little strands. So again, I'm going to curl away from me. And I keep curling it all the way down, all the way to the bottom. And it looks funny now, but just wait and see what we do next. Okay. Again, nice and high up toward the scalp. That section already done, and then I'm going to go over to this side. So it's really important when you come to this side. I find this side quite difficult when you're holding with your left hand, so you have to get it, flip the hair over and make sure that you're still curling in the same direction you did as the opposite side, especially at the front. Now when I get to the back, I might not as much curl away from me because it's a little bit awkward depending on how much time I have. But definitely for these front bits, I feel it's important to make them look exactly the same. Now that feels a little bit too thick, so I'm going to do that in 2 strands. I'm going to do this bottom bit first. Hair in mouth. I'm being actually very good. Once you get the hang of doing this left-handed, it gets a little bit easier. Just be patient with yourself. Okay, last strand. I'm getting a bit fuzzy with my eyesight. I'm not wearing my glasses. Crap. Okay, here we go. Gotcha. Okay. This is, I think my tripod is shrinking. That must be it. Like this is, I feel like I'm having to really get down low. Okay, and curling it away, down, and stop. Okay, so what I do now, I hairspray the whole thing. I like a lot of hairspray. And then I brush it. So maybe just let it dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna just brush it out a little bit. Okay, so what you'll see now is you get these nice, almost like, I call them Hollywood waves. It gets just way more softer, way more subtle. You still have those straight bits at the bottom. There's no kind of Irish dancer curls going on. And if you want it as well, sometimes when I want to really exaggerate it, I run the hair straightener just through the bottom little tips and get them even more poker straight. So if you feel like a little bit here that it's not as poker straight at the bottom, you can always just run the hair straightener through these tiny little bits at the bottom to get them that bit more straight. And there we go. Okay, so really that's taken me 10 minutes, obviously with my hair dry, but I feel like this is almost like a salon hairdresser look, and it took me 10 minutes and it's free with a really old babyless hair wand. So what I used, L'Oreal, the Hairspray Extra Strength Nourish and Shine, and then I used this wide owled hairbrush, and then this babyless hair wand. Really old, very cheap. And now, yeah, I'm all done and ready to go. Obviously not to the gym, but yeah, I'm so obsessed with this crop top. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was quick enough, and I hope the way I was doing the curls was visible enough for you, and I hope you like the look. Okay, so see you again soon.